All right, Coach. First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the set.
51, Mike 51. I got you, son. I got you.
Ready?
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago. It's Derrick Henry. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Well, if you look at this Week 1 matchup on paper and you see the Titans' name next to the Browns' name, you're thinking, there can't be much history there. But if you factor in that the Titans used to be the Houston Oilers, well, there is good history there because these two franchises were division rivals in the old AFC Central. That was before the 2002 NFL realignment. So there is history, albeit way back in the rearview mirror. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have... And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off at the 23. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On second down, it's Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another first and 10.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Mike 50, Mike 50. I don't even know why this team showed up.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Watch the slap.
Pass caught by A.J. Brown, and that's his first NFL catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point attempt to follow here. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's our time. It's our time. Check. Crunch. Crunch. Hurry, hurry. Hey, check Mike. Check Mike. Kings. Hey, watch the slant.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Alert flare. 61. Matchbox lights.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Fielded at the 20. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
It's a party now.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Hey, Alpha. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is big grip.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. He's going to fire one deep, middle, into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
A first down carry for Henry. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 27, Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Uncorks one for Davis. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Landry now on the return.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Check the backer, check the backer.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
That's right, baby. They don't want...
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
180! Regular. Check. Hey, zoom. Regular. 6 man. Check curls. Check nickel. Peek edge.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. And he's going to go down again. Jeffrey Simmons in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Taken in at the 11. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On second down, here's Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back. Have them on the move on first down.
Box drop. Get that ball. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Let's go, D.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. He will find Davis. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. Now Tannehill. It's caught. Humphreys. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Here's Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in, because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie,
and he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Titans have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A run for Nick Chubb. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
The Browns opted not to pick a running back with their first 2 selections at number 1 and 4 in the first round, but they circled back in the second round and got a really good one in Nick Chubb out of Georgia. Broke off a nice run there, and that's where he's good. Good vision, able to see where the hole is, and make nice gains each time he touches the ball.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
It's our field. It's our field. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Shift.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Damn, I might be muted this whole time.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the curls.
Derrick Henry. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
60 or. Hey, they scared. Hey, wahoo. Double up. He's coming, double up. Greystone, travel. Yo, go. Here we go.
Now it's Tannehill going for it all.
Yeah, he
And
really
this is going to
mossed
be
his ass.
intercepted.
Oh, this shit
Picked up by
annoying.
Carl Joseph. And a
Oh,
big
the
turnover
DBs are like
there
Randy
as his
Moss in
guys
this
will
fucking
get the
game.
football back.
184. Army. Mike's 54. Get that quarterback at all costs.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first
Like
half.
fucking Randy
The
Moss.
Browns drive about to get started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Bang. Hey, alert 33. Mike 55. Hey, alert. Pick me up. Here we go. 55. 55. Focus, defense, focus. Mike 55. Hey, alert. Kill.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Mayfield buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. An update from that game going on in the Meadowlands. The Jets have taken the early lead over the Bills. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one.
Mike 55. I want that.
Mayfield on first down. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Wow, you're so
16
real.
seconds now on the clock.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session. But, Coach, I was throwing it to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
55. Right there. Hurry.
Mayfield looks to throw. Flushed out right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt.
Boy, that
Now a
nigga took a
timeout
hit.
called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Eat. Hurry. Get the ball right here. Let's go. 55 is mine, guys. 55. Let's go. Pistol. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Pick the edge. Come. My turn.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Don't be mad.
After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit.
That's caught inside the 20. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Check. 55 to Mike. All you get is a headache.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down.
Run.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Hey, exit. Mike, 55. 55, Mike.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which...
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
In on the stop, it was Trayvon Young.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike.
They'll run it again with Henry. He's
Come
going
on,
to have
Henry.
the first.
Come on, Henry.
The 20.
Let's go, baby.
He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 93 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right?
Hey,
Big time
how the fuck that bitch fast? Sometimes that bitch slow. Hey, shit. Just leave it fast. Watch fast.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started, and so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds.
Yeah. He's got a man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for the Browns. 43 yards. Now Chubb. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Hurry, hurry. 55. No gain on this move.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Motion. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. 55.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Hey, check Mike. Watch it up. Watch the back.
On first down, they'll run with
might
Hunt.
just
And he's
beat too
only
many
going to
people
get
like
a
that. That
yard
shit
from the
hot.
20 to the 19.
180. 6-6. Pull it high. Regular. Hurry.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Oh,
Now
my God.
contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
You mine.
They begin with Henry. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Here I come. Hey, Mike.
Tannehill.
Be a long day for you.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack.
This nigga running cover 2. And it looked like he running cover 2.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. To throw is Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Baker Mayfield, as a rookie, 3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the fourth quarter. What can he do here in year number 2? On the ground, it's Chubb. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9,
Bro,
Mayfield drops it off for Chubb. And he's taken down inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety creeping.
And again, it's Chubb.
Check three.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, D. Hatch it. Be triple.
Henry out of the pistol. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That good for 19 and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Again, it's Henry. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Here we go.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Get ready.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. On second down now, it's Henry. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down.
Get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. 80 weapon.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On fourth down, Tannehill. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, baby.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal?
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
36. Regular. Check. Slam.
Mayfield. He's going to let it fly.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
You better bring it. Hey, alert. You better bring it. Jam. Shit. Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And
Come on,
to
bro.
connect.
Turn the fuck up. Lock this shit
They
up,
took their
bro.
shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Pistol. Check, 55 to Mike. Check.
Now Mayfield on fourth down. He's going to let it fly.
You serious,
this is
bro?
taken in. It's complete.
The fuck is
And
the
they're
cover
gonna have
4
this
for?
all the way
Like,
down
god
deep in
damn, bro.
Tennessee territory. Now the
fuck?
Browns signal for the second of their
Like, where the fuck is
timeouts.
my cover 4
As
going?
they stop it with 14
Supposed to have 2 safeties
seconds
jump
to
down the
go
middle of
in
the
game.
field.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Chubb. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They run it again with Chubb. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I am pissed.
This will be taken in at the 1. And an alley to run.
Let's fucking get it! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Unbelievable! A defensive collapse on the final play, and Charles, they can tie it with a PAT.
I cannot believe that. Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for 2 and end this thing now.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so
Let's
in the
fucking
past,
go,
we had
baby.
sudden death.
Come
First
on.
team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard
Let's
line.
fucking go, bro.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in Week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. 3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive.
Hey, Delta. Now. 50, Mike, 50. It's going to be a long day.
Now Tannehill.
It's gonna be a long day.
He finds Humphreys. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
50, check my 50. Come on. Joker, get it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Ready. 10 logo.
In your face.
On first down, it's Henry. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Here comes a big one now in overtime. This is 3rd and inches. They'll run with Henry. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Game, baby. Come on.
And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
That's how the Titans play. That's how the Titans do it.
Great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you. You really just wanted...
So for Tennessee, it was a game that could have gone either way, but they get the touchdown in overtime to secure the Week 1 victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.